You've already taken some big steps towards finding clues about your mission in life. You've set a spiritual ideal, and you narrowed your list of talents and strengths down to a short list of just 4 or 5 of them, which probably have the biggest role to play in shaping the character of that mission statement. So you've set the stage, and soon you'll be ready to formulate a wording for your mission theme. But as we start into that next step, let's think a little more about the nature of a mission statement. According to Edgar Cayce, each of us has a mission in life, a sole purpose. And it's a magnificent adventure to discover that mission and to live it. If you're like most people, the discovery process will take time. You can create a first draft of your mission statement, try applying it, watch for results, and create a revised version. Little by little, you will see the exact nature of your spiritual destiny. The discovery is similar to turning on a light bulb that's connected to a dimmer switch. Instead of the bulb coming on fully in one instant, there's a gradual increase in light. Step by step, the intensity grows. In the same way, you're likely to discover, step by step, your mission in life. This life mission or sole purpose, according to Cayce, involves making a difference in the world in some specific way. It's not important whether your efforts gain notoriety. What matters is that your talents are used to help the world in which you live. The mission statement will convey the feeling of how your talents could be used to make a contribution to the world around you and be something to be fulfilling to yourself. Sadly, most people never find their life's purpose. And some people who fail to do so are very successful by worldly standards. They have money, power, and prestige, but they really aren't very happy. Something deep inside them is dissatisfied and restless. They may try to ignore or hide this feeling, but often that leads only to illness. Other people fail to find their mission because they get caught up in agendas that have little to do with their real calling. Their own busyness becomes the obstacle because there's no time for a deeper search. Before we start the process of creating a first draft of your mission statement, let's look at just a few examples from the Cayce files. One 35-year-old man was told that his 3 core talents were as follows: intelligence, public speaking, and an ability to analyze people, circumstances, and purposes. And then Cayce proposed that his mission in life was to play a helpful role in diplomatic or economic relations among the nations. Another person, a 40-year-old woman, was told by Cayce that her key talents were psychic sensitivity, the love of beauty, skills in working with her hands, and an appreciation for nature. Her life reading from Cayce indicated this mission statement: to give expression to the glories of nature and of God. And yet another person, a 50-year-old woman, was clairvoyantly examined by Cayce and described as a soul who had these special assets: writing, the ability to analyze accurately, an understanding of spiritual law, and abilities to instruct and direct others. Her reading concluded that these talents could best be harnessed through this life purpose, to help people define their right vocation. Let's do 3 exercises now, which will lead us up to drafting a mission statement in the next lesson. First is to take a few minutes to review your biography. Imagine a timeline that records every experience of your life up until now. As you look back, notice events and activities that created a special feeling for you at the time they happened. There are experiences that made you think to yourself or even say aloud, "This is the real me coming through as I do this. I need to be doing things like this more often." There are probably moments in which you engaged yourself fully in what you were doing, experiences in which you felt in sync with what was happening for you right at that time in your life. As a few of those memories come to mind, notice both what you were doing as well as why and how you were doing it. Sometimes the purpose for the activity or the spirit in which you did it can be the most important thing. Pause for a few minutes and think about this. and then record what you come up with on worksheet number 10. When in your life have you said to yourself words something like, "This is the real me coming through"? What does your list look like? You may get a clue about your mission in life by recognizing a pattern among some of the entries on your list. Do several of them draw upon the same talent or involve interactions with similar types of people? Of course, you can't jump to the conclusion that what you were doing in those special moments is exactly your soul's purpose, but it may give you an important hint. Let's try a second exercise. What's your fantasy of an ideal day? Although it can be fun to imagine the perfect vacation day that would get you re-energized, that's not the point of this exercise. Instead, you'll be using worksheet number 11 to envision and record highlights of an ideal day. All done right in the midst of everyday responsibilities and involvement with people. What time in the morning would you get up on an ideal day